Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome to a Roulette 20 match. This is a round 5 Swiss elimination. We have the Rieper 47 versus CodenameKenny. These two players do have 2 wins and 2 losses as in for the Swiss round, so that means one of them will be out while the other will be advanced to round 6. I'll do a quick refresh stream for both these players. Both don't seem to be live yet, but we'll hopefully see that shortly. Starting off with the first map of this match being Dubai, and then Bangkok, then Paris, then Winter Creek, then Sapienza, then Hokkaido, and then for the other side of the map, if it does come to a Miami. How these players got here, well, let's check the other step. We'll go to this page quickly, and we'll explain. So Rieper, in the very first round, won against the Observer, and he sweeps against him. Then when it figured Anton, sweeps Auto Anton. But then the last round 3 and 4 has not been the best, with a close game against Blink, but Blink took it, and then against Gray in the 4th round, and then lost against Gray to 2-6. Then for CodenameKenny, CodenameKenny went against Brainfix in the very first round and swept him. And in round 2 went against Skylar, and then got swept by Skylar. And in round 3 he opted out, so he took an automatic lose. And in round 4 went against Selly to 6-2, and that's how they got here with their 2 wins and 2 loses. So quite interesting so far. Obviously you can see the stat page from our players here, with Rieper playing 96 matches so far, 64 wins, 31 loses and 1 tie. Meanwhile for CodenameKenny, been here 49 times, 28 wins, 21 loses. And then for placement wise, for the tournament wise, 13th time this will be for Rieper, 8th time for CodenameKenny. Rieper side are 9, 7 for CodenameKenny. Rieper has become 2nd place, the best placement in R14. CodenameKenny 2 times as 5th. And then the elo game wise, 1,170 to 12th. And for CodenameKenny with a 1,097 with 20. So, not bad so far, I would say, for the stats wise. And obviously, these players do have experience. For the Dubai, coming up shortly, about 1 minute 15 seconds, Rieper has 21 plays, 10 wins, 11 loses. With the last 12 months being 1 win and 2 loses, so 3 times. Pegs and bans, 3 picks, 5 bans. And then for personal best, 244. And the 4 being a double W, a double L, and a W. CodenameKenny being it 14 times, 9 wins, 5 loses. And then for last 12 months, being 5 wins, so that's pretty good. And for picks and bans, 2 picks, personal best, 233, and then the 4 being a 5W in a row, as you can probably tell, for the last 12 months. So a streak going on for CodenameKenny. However, as you see these players live now, as we can see, they are both live, so looking good. I'll put some oil on one, or I'll put oil on for one of the players in, just to not make it too annoying for the both of us going at the same time. So it's quite hard to say these two players, or who's going to take this. They're both at a decent skill, I would say. A little delay going on, it's like, for one of the players, I guess, to request. Yep. CodenameKenny requesting a 2-minute delay. That's absolutely fine. Sneezer. So yeah, so I'm quite intrigued to see what we have for Dubai coming up. Obviously Dubai is kind of straightforward, and there's been a few photo finishes I've seen, most of them being a tie, surprisingly. Well, it's been a kind of a win or tie. Obviously, yeah, it's, in my opinion, Dubai is like the second version of Dartmoor, but in my opinion a better version, at least. Something quick, for the same time, it's not, I know Dartmoor has 1 target, but still, like, imagine the second target being the objective instead. Both players are really good, I would say. Rieper, I will say, from what I've seen performance-wise, has played a little bit quite cautiously safe, but honestly, when it comes to playing it safe, is the best play to avoid ripping. But so far, players have had some issues with the smallest details, and by small details, I mean, like, leaving a body behind, or leaving a weapon behind to get that anyone found by like a guard or something. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't screw up any of the players today. I know some players have taken it, like, since Reaper's last tournament was Roulette World Cup 2025, so he's missed out Roulette 8, 19, 18 and 19, and obviously he's joined this one. So I'm going to see how it goes. CodenameKenny, I believe, has joined quite a lot for the recent one, I do believe. So meanwhile, 2 minutes away. As you see, players are pretty warmed up, ready to go now. And for our first spin, we'll arrive for the buy. We do get Carl Ingram, Explosive Accident, Kitchen Stuff, Marcus Sargent, non-target classification Fire Axe as Penthouse Staff. Alright. So this was quite interesting, I will say. You could even just throw the propane. You don't need to even go to Ingram's area. But obviously you will need a Penthouse Staff, so you need to probably get the one at the reception desk, or if you start Penthouse Staff. Could get Marcus first out the way, and then maybe go for Ingram with the propane truck. I would say Event Stuff would be the play here. But yeah, CodenameKenny starting his Penthouse Staff. And a replan. Changing the egg to a aeromatic. I believe he's might be gonna potentially seek a Marcus, I'm assuming. Might be a play, I guess, that he's doing. Reaper, I believe starting as the vent staff, right? Yes.
Alright, gather up. This is briefing 4.
So obviously we'll probably see a kitchen staff grab from Reaper here.
That's gonna hurt.
And a side KO happens from Reaper, and we'll replan or restart. Just because that other female did obviously hear that close combat.
Alright, gather up. This is briefing.
So it looks like meanwhile CodenameKenny, I would say, is at the moment lead. But I do feel like this route obviously would be the longest way of doing it, because, well, in my opinion, let's see. Obviously, he has to be very careful here. He's gonna sick him, I assume. Why is anyone more in this channel? Just because I just, oh no, oh, did he replay? Is he replanning? Yeah, he's replanning.
Update on my replacement guard?
We know he has arrived. I'm sure he's just changing into his... What was...
I think it's just because of recent stuff, I would say. Rieper does get spotted on the other hand, unfortunately. There's been a lot of things going on in chat that say lately, so I've had to kind of I've had a few people. So yeah, looks like they're both obviously having to replan now. I will say the Fire Penthouse stuff can be just with a non-target pacification. If the non-target pacification wasn't a thing for the spin, I would say it would be kind of straightforward of isolating it. But with it added, it kind of makes it a little awkward, I will say. By little, I mean quite a big awkwardness, because you don't want him going the out gallery, because you're not allowed to hold the
Update on my new guard. My current one has been on duty.
Meanwhile, Reaper is going to double trank, doesn't have a breacher. I believe he's got a taser to remote set up the propane, and there's one up here. He's gone past it though. So meanwhile, did he take Marcus? I think he did. He's heading the other way. That guy's gonna investigate that camera. So looking very confused in a way, in my opinion, for this round for both players. I do know what I've seen Reaper seek her twice, just because I guess extra caution. Or obviously use this vacuum here to lure this staff here, or the Hoover if you're British enough, or I can't think of any other countries who say Hoover. But yeah, meanwhile, CodenameKenny has the fire axe, rolls the fire axe. This is such a terrible angle, but if as long as that door shuts, he's all good. Okay. Don't the guard go in there eventually? I can't remember if he does or not. Because obviously that toilet doesn't have a wardrobe to be hiding that body in.
Huh?
Yeah, and there's no wardrobe in this. He can't really do anything really, and as in hide that body. So meanwhile, Rieper is isolating everyone here. What makes sense, obviously, and we'll have to probably get the propane shot over close by. We'll have to change out the disguise though, since obviously you're not allowed. And this is gonna get the Marcus killed now. That might not be a bad shout. He'll be done in about 20-ish minutes, not minutes, seconds probably. Yeah, the guard usually goes in. I wasn't sure. I know some targets do, guards do, some don't. Some just bugger off to quite a bit of time. So CodenameKenny is kind of a. There you go. There's the body getting found. Yeah, the guy went in, and there's nothing could have been done. The body was in the wrong. So this one does have a.
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore. Let's move on.
So guys, he went down
We're not
the
done
public
yet.
staircase instead of going to the laundry way. So he went to the bathroom without the wardrobe. Well, the Reaper's one did go to the wardrobe once. It's all good.
Any news on the new guard?
So meanwhile, Reaper ahead now has got some isolations now done. He just needs to grab a propane and maybe set up towards the exit. There is a propane up here. Flush him. Flush that boy down. There's the propane. So pretty much, oh, it has the kitchen and stuff. I would assume up here, right? At the maintenance stuff. And replan from CodenameKenny. Rieper will drop the taser off. Oh no, wait, oh no, he left it down here, didn't he? I think he did. Did he? Was in the main room. Okay, he's hiding bodies now. That would be a smart idea. Reaper taking extra precautions because I know these guys will wake up. Did he track that guy? I don't know if he did. That body might get found because that guy in the hallway near the left will turn left. I think that body might get found. Did Reaper not get it? I thought he did. Never mind. He must have. I know he did start event stuff. I might. No, he didn't. He started security. He changed security, didn't he? Oh, just wait. I think it's going to be a body found as soon as that donation goes off, because I believe that Penthouse guard is going to see the England bodyguard. Well, I don't think it's tranked. I think it was KO'd by a knockout iron. Meanwhile, Kenny's trying to get his lock on his camera. Does get it. We'll see if it does go red. Oh no, body gets found by what?
Are you awake? Hello?
Who? What? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Anyone, please help me.
Who is? Wait, who's that? What? Wait, who's that?
Trouble.
Wait, who's that? Wait, what happened? Wait, I'm confused. He didn't knock anyone there, but there must. What? There was a. Alright. Oh, boy, the trigger hub. I've not been on this map for that long when it comes to like long times of what gets triggered once.
Has my
I
replacement
know.
guard turned up yet?
Sir, we have word that he's
I know
arrived.
the Sheik does go upset eventually after doing his whole thing, but I think that's another thing you have to trigger as well, but yeah. Doing the expression. So both kind of, so far both ways a little bit struggling. I think either way, if Reaper did get this guy successful, that Ingram bodyguard, he didn't move away from
Any
view,
update on
might
my
get found.
replacement guard?
We still have.
Oh, no. This is...
Okay, CodenameKenny. He has Marcus started in the right toilet though, so this is a good, looking good for Kenny this time, compared to last time he had him in the other one. And there we go, there's a wardrobe in here. And obviously it looks like he's on second, but he's on his second cycle second really. I think you can stick with him. And there we go. Red gun still from Carl Ingram being knocked out. To be honest, you can even set up this propane if you have time. Don't need to really isolate anyone here really. You can just chuck the propane, set the taser. He does leave about 3:30, but I think that is literally plenty of time to get the kill and get the kitchen staff. Meanwhile, CodenameKenny, that setup will change. We'll make sure no one's able to see these boys in view sight. We'll hover over the ledge. Does he track these two guys? I can't tell if he did. We'll see a detonation from CodenameKenny. Well, no, but still red guns.
Man, heard something weird. Huh?
I'm assuming that that guard on the left must have just saw the body of those two Ingram bodyguards, I'm assuming. Or a later on situation, I can't tell. This is just not going for both these players at all. Like, absolutely they're struggling to the point where we might even get to the point of like the halfway point on Dubai. Thanks so much for that, Novice. Like this bodyguard here, what near Ingram, like what Ingram's bodyguard. That's my only issue is what's causing these players to rip. I don't think they realized the guy near the lift. That's my only issue I'm worrying about. I don't think the players are aware about him. Because as soon as the explosion goes off, he's turning left. Meanwhile, oh boy, what's going on with CodenameKenny's then? Pickapoos, I believe. No, he doesn't Pickapoo. He's throwing, obviously, an eye at the camera, making this guy investigate. He's going to throw a beleg at this guy on the phone. Will successfully knocked him out, but this guy doesn't seem to notice. Never, he does now notice.
You got him.
There's the kill from Rieper again.
Stuyvesant won't be a problem
Meanwhile,
anymore.
we'll need to move that
Move on.
penthouse staff.
We're not
Staff, I mean guard. So same thing now with the setup from CodenameKenny. So now he needs to get the kitchen staff, what is downstairs now, and he's gonna have to trigger this and hope everybody doesn't get found. But I don't think he moved that Ingram's bodyguard, so this could be at the end another rip. We'll have to see. You can even place the propane on the railing, to be honest, and then shoot it from the security room, like near that window where Marcus is. If you don't need to, if you don't have any extra items, but obviously, place should have any extras. So Rieper's gonna detonate it. Is he gonna go red guns for this body getting found of this penthouse guard near the lift? We'll see. There we go.
We got him, 47.
Nope, all
Soon
good.
There will be no more problems.
And there we go. Silent assassin, I would assume. Yep. Nice. So Reaper taking CodenameKenny's chosen map. Both players didn't have a hard time struggling with, obviously, I think honestly with Marcus at the start, but they figured out just to sick him. They both did that, and eventually it came to Ingram's part. I think CodenameKenny might have had a body found by when the explosion happened, or either beforehand. I don't know. Obviously, the penthouse, the kitchen stuff is up here. It's probably gonna be out the photo fish window for this, but we'll see. I think it is, in fact. Yeah, it is. But like that, we'll grab that. There's the. He's got a drag as well to be even more sure. Yeah. There we go. It would have gone all right though for him. Really complete. He's gonna finish this off though. Yeah, he's been even more cautious. He's dragging everybody here. And he just needs to detonate it. Yeah, I think he should be alright. There's nothing should rip him really. After moving all those boys away, should be all good. But yeah, heading to Bangkok now, chosen by Rieper. And then we'll have another map of Reapers after Bangkok being, I believe, Paris. We'll check out the stats for those. As we do see here. And for Bangkok, Reaper's been here about 21 times. 16 wins, 5 loses. Last 12 months, 4 wins. Picks and bans, 9 picks, 4 bans. Personal best, 351. The form being 5 Ws. So streak going on for him. CodenameKenny, been here with a 50-50 with a 12 times with 6 wins and 6 loses. The same for the 50-50 for the last 12 months with 2 wins and 2 loses. Picks and bans, 5 picks, 2 bans. Personal best with a 436 and the form being a triple W and a double L. Alright. So far, for the very first map, they had a bit of a difficult start. But again, with the non-tile classification, with the fire and the penthouse stuff, that can be awkward when it comes to like that combination, really. The non-tile classification made it a big thing, really, when it came to that. Because if he didn't have the no-tile classification, obviously you can just isolate him the whole way, pretty much. And it would like make the players so much easier to deal with. But yeah. But I'm quite intrigued to see what we get for Bangkok. There's nothing much when it comes to Bangkok, except, well, I don't know, really. There's nothing much, really. We've definitely seen the during throw from the little side room near the recording booth for Ken Morgan to go to the basement toilet, and then drawing across particularly a peekaboo towards his toilet near the booth as well. So yeah. So I'm quite intrigued to see how it goes for Bangkok. I will say there's been a few interesting spins lately. Some of it being very quick, some of it being... I don't think I haven't seen much annoying ones, really. I guess mowing the birthday cake would be kind of annoying, I would say, if we get a spin like that. Suits Mother Jordan, Ken, Ken, full... Bodyguard, Bodyguard, full Ken. I'd like to see a wrench lure down, to be honest. But we'll see if we have that type of spin. But we do have Jordan Cross, full waiter, Ken Morgan, drowning hotel staff. So it's not going to be that. But it's just going to be a way to start. And then just pick a Bill Jordan to the balcony. And pretty much that's it. So kind of a straightforward one. And Ken Morgan, well, you're sick him really. So nothing much to go off. So it's just a basic, simple spin. I've seen a couple full ones, I will say, for... lately, but it looks like Rieper is going to start hotel stuff to go and have that guys ready to go, and we'll change to this free way to go. It's a good plan, to be honest. Good move right there, gets that out of the way, but when he gets spotted by the camera, nope, but do this cover corner, make sure to dodge that camera. No one's going to shoot the cams, but don't need to. They're kind of neck to neck really right now. But Rieper, I would say, is in the league with that hotel stuff ready to be stashed, or is already stashed. So after getting Jordan across the kill, he can just chuck that, break that glass, throw the doing out the window, and then get that camera sick, and then head down to the basement and grab that hotel stuff, knock out Kenny Tech.
That is Jordan Cross, revered
Meanwhile,
and reviled in equal
Rieper,
measures.
but meanwhile, CodenameKenny going for the wrong peekaboo side. He's realized that now he's gone the wrong side. Yeah, I think Kenny just realized that the mistake is people typically get used to doing it. Meanwhile, Rieper, I do believe, successfully does it. But he might be alright. He's gonna have to wait for Jordan Cross to be done investigating, and he'll have to make, when he turns around now, he's gonna have to try pick him. What is not? Is that enough? No, not even close. It should be enough. He might be able to go to this ledge here. He's gonna do, and then pull him down. Just be careful of the guy below. I do believe he can see you. Nope. Just Oh, trying to get push
Down.
prompt.
Next up,
Buddy, just...
Kenny.
Buddy, what are you doing? Buddy, what are we doing? Just... You could have just pulled him. But I think he was throwing with the guy below. And he could just knocked him out. He wanted that push prompt. He really wanted that push prompt. But Reaper's not doing the kinetic tech here, so we'll probably just go down and sit Ken. So unless Koning does it, but I doubt because he's like a 2-minute behind. But Reaper with the trank out, he forgot to put his trank away before falling down. Oh. Yikes. Okay, now Kenny's in the lead. Oh boy. Well, this is becoming an interesting match, I will say for sure. Well, it has been since after a few after close calls in the buy, so this is pretty much going well. But since the players, with every hit, it's going to get frustrating and all that. As well, being pretty sure these players are not trying to get eliminated because they are on, as mentioned, 2 wins and 2 loses. Okay, CodenameKenny, Peekaboo's Jordan. We'll make sure. Should be right to kill here. Okay, just there we go. So there's the kill from Kenny here for Jordan. Will not do it as well. I think it's because he's kind of in. Is he not in the kitchen right now? That's why. Oh, and he's stuck. But there you go. Just click through it.
Stop talking, Jordan. You're not helping.
But I think it's because he's not in reception yet. Where is he right now for Ken? No, he's just reached there now. He might end up missing it, because yeah, he's got his manager here too, who's about to turn left now. Oh no, he's not. She's just gonna look at the camera more. Oh my gosh. Reaper, what we're doing. Just knock out, buddy. Just, no. But this might be a front KO. This might get problem because this guy right here. Reaper's in a situation. He's gonna go for it. Does he get heard? No one hears it. Meanwhile, I think Kenny just doing Ken. I think he's just gonna get these two out of the way.
Target down.
Oh no, he's got the. Oh no, he knows the other guy, so he's got the hotel stuff on the way. Perfect. DM. He did not, but he does have a hotel stuff ready to go. Did he get him? He'll be alright, just knock him out here, just make sure you crouch. Bro, the mirror, because this is why you have to. This is why you have to crouch in the bathroom like that. There's a mirror right in front of him. He's gonna see you. Oh boy.
Okay. Whatever.
You always crouch that bathroom, always, constantly when it comes to knocking out. Or even throwing a knockout. Never stand up while doing it because you're just getting that risk of getting ripped by the camera. Oh, I was close from Reaper, the exterminator.
Stay right here. I'll be back in a minute.
Meanwhile, it looks like Reaper's K Morgan is kind of at the outside now.
That is Ken the
So we definitely see a Julian dropping Reaper going back to the basement to get the hotel staff. Or not. We'll grab this hotel staff here. Does have an egg and a trank. Obviously not just. Also, we'll nudge this waiter just so it prioritizes the where the hotel staff to. Doesn't get the successful lure on the second lure for it, but this, there you go again. We'll get him successfully lured into the toilet. Once again, please crouch. Actually, should be right now. Yeah, you crouch as well. So meanwhile, hotel staff, Rieper can't really screw up here. And that guy just left too, so it's just perfect for Rieper really here. I can't see anything going wrong here. So there's the kill.
Both targets down.
And that should be all good. Nothing should rip really. No bodies left around really and all that, so yeah. You know, the other person he knocked out was obviously the hotel staff, but he's boxed him, because obviously that kid still would have found by now if he didn't. So yeah, heading to a 4-0 right now. We'll just throw an egg off to the sea, because why not make the fish sleep. But yeah. And it's gonna be a oh god, he just dropped his trank, oh my. Oh, that's unfortunate. Even when it didn't matter, but yikes. It would have been a rip again. Oh my gosh. This is actually something this match has become. But yeah. Heading to Paris now, chosen by Rieper again. It goes to player B, then A, then B, then A, then B, and I think, yeah. As in for the map order. Check the stats for Paris, but this is becoming such an interesting. It's going to get more interesting, I can tell you for that for sure. But yeah, for Rieper, been here 19 times, 12 wins, 7 loses. Last 12 months, been 7 times, 5 wins, 2 loses. Picks and bans, 11 picks, 1 ban. Poster best, 359. Form being a WW, an LWW. CodenameKenny, been here 6 times. 1 win, 5 loses. Last 12 months, 1 win and 2 loses, so 3 times. Pegs and bans, 2 picks, 6 bans, so might be one of the maps that he has a little bit of problems on, but we'll see if he can take this one. And poster best in 5 minutes on the dot, and the form being a 4 L's and a W. But yeah. But even so, the very first win on this map with 5 minutes is pretty good. But so far, they've had their own struggles, I will say, in their own ways so far this match. Some problems when it comes to luring targets and all that. Well, not luring targets, just dealing with them, in my opinion. Kenny would have had it for sure if he just made that small detail of just crouching, knocking that hotel staff. If he just did that, he would have taken it for sure. But this forgets to do that. So yeah. But obviously a little delay, I do assume, was extra 2 minutes from CodenameKenny. So I think CodenameKenny's getting a little bit of a stretch or a little drink break to lock in. Make sure you stay hydrated to get yourself. Make sure you're hydrated and energized to take on and get your brain fixing. Not fixing, thinking. But yeah, obviously it's not much point because it's first 7. Obviously being the round 5 and round 6 this will be, and beyond this point until the grand finals of knockout stage. As mentioned, one of these players will be going to round 6, or the other will be losing, because these 2 players do have 2 wins and 2 loses, and you do need a minimum of 4 wins and 2 loses. So having a 3rd win will make you automatically out. And only 22, I think it's 22 players, if I'm correct, who are advancing out of the 67. So that means 45 players are going to be eliminated. And so far, we're kind of, I believe, at that point of halfway of the amount of people have been eliminated. Potentially a chance to eliminate and obviously to qualify at the same time. We never got a lot of matches going on today as well. Obviously, we'll check them out later on. If it comes to a third finish, a calculation, or pretty much at the end of the match. We'll do it anyway, guaranteed at the end of the match. But yeah, some map P players are playing to advance, or some players are advancing to round 6.
Asked me to fetch it for him. Wants to trigger the file.
But yeah, a minute remaining until our Paris spin rise. I don't know what we want to see here for Paris. I would not want to see a consume poison Victor Novikov, because I feel like that's what ends for the first finish in general. Unless you know ways to speed it up, but there is a few ways of doing it actually, so yeah. But yeah, I'm quite intrigued to see if we can see something quick maybe, like an explosive axe and diamond ghost, be quite interesting. I know that's something simple enough, but yeah. I'd like to see a quick spin. We've seen a few of them lately. 50 seconds left for our spin to arrive. And let's see if CodenameKenny can take 2 points on this map, or if Rieper can go to 6 points, making it to a match point. But yeah, for Paris, we do have Victor Novikov, non-type classificated scissors, Sheik Sanama Aimi Gomez. I can't pronounce the last bit, I can't. Diamond Ghost, Kitchen Knife, Helmet Kruger. I was just say Sheik, honestly. But still. But yeah. And looks simple enough, I will say that now. Definitely a stick, Victor Novikov stick off the bat. And then, yeah. Scissor in his room. Kitchen knife is nearby, so it's all good. So pretty much straightforward, I will say that for sure. Here's a little bit of a mech. Did he get... I think he got him. I'm assuming he has got him. Oh, and the buffer from CodenameKenny for a second there. And meanwhile, and yeah, yikes. CodenameKenny was in alright until Victor Novikov might have thrown something. But meanwhile, we put this on the attic. Honestly, both players here are not too bad. I think CodenameKenny needs to wait for Victor Novikov to go to it first before subduing people. Rieper has shot. So meanwhile, we got Sheik here, kind of showing right now, investigating, but don't know, I believe that bullet.
That is Victor Novikov.
And then CodenameKenny will grab the
and ringleader
Sheik's disguise, and then we'll grab these scissors. We'll have to, don't need to knock this guy out, to be honest. He doesn't really, I doubt we'll see it from this angle, but yeah, here's the scissors here. We'll knock out these two quickly. It looks like obviously Sheik's about to fish smoking. Kuchu kind of triggered him by going to his room. And there we go. Rieper just moving the body away, even though no one really sees it. Unless she's like hands exposed to the top. I do believe the mission story with that guy who goes to the I think it's not the shrine. What's it called? Not sure what it's called, but yeah, he sometimes sees the body from there. But so good. And it looks like CodenameKenny did obviously get the kill, as we saw. Kitchen knife stashed. Fights are going off. Question: are the bodyguards nearby Helmet Krug for CodenameKenny? And the answer is no. They are actually at the back, so it's all good. So meanwhile, legging this Helmet Krug here. So looking pretty good for CodenameKenny here, really. Has got the disguise. We'll now go climb up this pipe to get Diamond Golders. Meanwhile, Rieper will get the kitchen knife and now head towards. Look who he's going towards now. He's got the fire remote. I think it's just doing one floor below, but I think CodenameKenny is quite white ahead. Just make sure he closes that door. What he will obviously do and play cautiously. Does he have any knockout items? Uh-oh. As long as this is just subdued to get seen her body, I think it's fine. Yeah, okay, it's all good. Nice. But yeah. Yeah, as long as I'm glad he's subdued in a way that makes sure that body can get seen. Without a KO item for that guy, it's really risky. But yeah, CodenameKenny gets a new PP about a whole minute faster. With 4 minutes on the dot now. Love to see. Could have got a little bit faster if that didn't happen to Faye first rip, but End of the day, really good performance from CodenameKenny here, and Rieper not too far behind, but and definitely by the time he'll definitely be at the FOFH train for sure. I think he loaded this guard down here. He did. He distracted him down, but yeah. So it looks like CodenameKenny will be taking Paris, and now we're heading on to Winton Creek. I do believe is next, chosen by CodenameKenny. And yeah, this is becoming quite an interesting match now, I will say, with the because with CodenameKenny taking the point now, could make it 4-4. So I can't wait to see how that goes. But we'll see what's the Winter Creek stats here, see what's favour for those players. Obviously, CodenameKenny did choose it. But yeah, for Rieper, been 16 times, 9 wins, 7 loses. Last 12 months with a 50-50 with the 4 times with 2 wins and 2 loses. Picks and bans, 1 pick, 8 bans, so quite a few bans from Rieper here. I'm expecting that's why CodenameKenny has chosen this map. Personal best, 6 minutes and 5 seconds. The form being an L, double win, and a double L. CodenameKenny being in 10 times, 6 wins and 4 loses. Last 12 was 6 times, 4 wins and 2 loses. Picks and bans, 2 picks, 2 bans. Personal best at 435, and the form being a lose, double W, a lose W. But yeah, I will say, quite interesting stats, I will say. I can't understand why CodenameKenny is chosen. I'm assuming it's because the bans amount from Rieper here. Winter Creek can sometimes, well, just be a bit annoying, but most of the time it can be alright. But it's been annoying Cassie's timing, I would say, if you want to make it, if you're trying to go for a certain path. But if it goes wrong, you got a second backup plan at least, so you should be all good. You got the garage, you got the party house toilet, and you got the shed behind the bin behind the shed. And or in some scenario, you can pick a boom to his little property yard, or do a pick a boom from his house yard, as in like the one near the exterminator start. But yeah, personal best for most players, pretty good, I would say. But we'll see if there are any more PBs coming on this match potentially.
We're running this mission with
30 seconds left for Sin to arrive.
These locations could provide
A
clues
full
to help
non-cast would be
obtain the
quite
information
interesting.
we need. Good luck.
Yeah, 4 kill, but not bad shout. We'll probably see him be a creek dump, I would assume. Janus maybe a loud explosive, potentially like an impact. But again, I doubt we'll get any of those spins. But unless we get one at least right, we'll see. Kind of for Winter Creek, we do get Janus, non-type pacification, SMG, Archean robes, Nolan Cassidy, scissors as the mailman. Another scissors, alright. So 2 unique disguises in this one. Not too bad though. You could definitely get the mailman and then go get the Archean robes. Scissors, of course, are in the and conveniently in the old Lee's house. You can grab those easily. Also, probably see a gun in here just because the mailman is right here, but you gotta be careful with this jogger. Just don't act immediately because you'll wait for this jogger to pass. As you can see here. Maybe how to get it. That is true, but unless you're gonna potentially get the little house, if you're doing the party house, you could potentially get the clues in the meantime. But we'll see. Meanwhile, Rieper starting default here, it looks like.
47. I've marked your map with
I'm
several
assuming
points
he's
of
gonna go and
interest.
grab the
We're running this
robe
mission with
first and
very
then
little
get in
upfront
the
intel, but these locations could
mailman later
provide
on, I'm
clues
assuming.
to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
I would say Janus's guards do have SMGs, but they're all allowed, except the one behind the painting. I was in that room. They do have a silenced SMG there, I do believe. Let's make sure we get the scissors here because you want to be coming back here later on. So there we go. And Rieper climbing up here, get the robes too.
A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note.
And now
from Janus
CodenameKenny is going down to the basement to get this clue, and
The note is
just need to be very careful of this guy here.
Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there.
No one cast is
This
heading
valuable information.
off now.
47.
So could potentially get him time, but if you want to make the pocket make, we'll have to definitely sit on Cassie, then get the Melman, but obviously that will cost more time, I feel like. We'll have to see. Meanwhile, Kenny's just gonna deal with this guy right here, who's just gotta look careful. Kenny's here. Meanwhile, a little whoosh from Rieper here. Kenny does get the kill on Janus. Looking pretty good for him. Rieper shoots the cams. We've got the second clue because the rope is the clue. So you don't need to get the documents, I don't think. Looks like Cocaine's gonna go for non-Cassie now. Does he have any MX? He doesn't. Oh, he must have forgot his stash with the MX in, yeah. So he's gonna have to miss that for sure. So it might be the party house now, or be in James Banner's garden, we'll see. There it is, that's the secret dot.
Like
Rieper gets the kill. Well, I will assume now go for the mailman.
Still.
Unless he's gonna go get on Cassie now.
We are close now, 47.
Okay, going back up here. Meanwhile, a body found from this James bodyguard here. Didn't knock him out. I thought he did. And that will be a restart from Reaper here. Meanwhile, CodenameKenny just needs to pick up these gardeners. Should be alright. The Melman's actually around here? I never knew that.
I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations...
So meanwhile, knowing Cassie's kind of the party house now, is he going to stick it from here, or is he going to wait for him to go to near Jane's base yard and do it from there? I'm assuming it will be that second option. At least he can get the clues in the meantime while his dialogue's going off. And meanwhile, Reaper rips. In the house. Yep, the house. Here comes Jane's baddie. Who's chilling on this little chair. Buffering from CodenameKenny's end. We'll do a quick refresh. So it looks like he's going to sit non-Cassie now and then get the clue, I'm assuming. He needs to go with Jane's Beta, of course, since that can screw him over. Don't get spotted here. Misses the shot. Gets the second shot. Does have a knockout on him. His knockout will have to be the shovel. Bodies get found. I believe that's the petition seeing that body and all that. Meanwhile, there's the shovel. Casno and Cassidy.
A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached.
So meanwhile, he's just trying to get his guard to...
Janus has asked Helen
That's quick knockout. Scissors. Gets the last kill. Gets the shovel. That angle should not be found by James Bay unless he pickers him here. He does not.
Got some strange noises here.
So looking pretty good for CodenameKenny here with the digging up the last clue here. And that should really much be a 4-4 here, really. Constant buffering from CodenameKenny's end, but obviously with fresh up, so we'll probably see a done in about a few seconds. There we go. Because the buffering. But yeah. And there we go. Make it 4-4. Now tight neck to neck with Reaper now at the score. Reaper is way too far behind to potentially take this, so there we go.
If Janus was its founder,
but yeah,
still attending these gatherings 47.
This is becoming a really good, you can see right now the first two maps Reaper took, then after that the next two maps after that Kenny has now took, so I'm quite interested if there's a pan here really going on. But if that's the case, Reaper would then, if the pan is going to remain like that, then Reaper will be taking it, because it'll be 8-4 if that was the case. But we'll see if it gets broken, that curse, or the pan in that way. Checking out the Sapienza next. Reaper been here 21 times, 10 wins, 11 losses. Last 12 months, been 4 times, 1 win, 3 losses, picks and bans. 7 picks, 4 bans, personal best 422. Form being a double L win, double L. CodenameKenny been here 4 times. The 50-50 of 50-50 of 2 wins and 2 loses. Last 12 months been 3 times, 2 wins and 1 lost. The picks and bans, only no picks but 2 bans. Personal best 552, and the form being a double L and a double W. The stream should refresh anyway after changing the scenes. There we go. First sounds a bit intense. It is quite makes it intense. It makes it interesting in a fun way. But at the same time, at this stage, it gets to the point of like you need to lock in as well. Obviously, making this because it comes to the point that these players are managed to advance so this far into the rounds, making the players quite challenging to go against, and makes these matches very interesting in a way. And in round 6, man, that's going to be even more interesting when it comes to the challenging matches, I will say. Because there's definitely a few matches, in round 5 that's hard to tell who's going to take or not. And in round 6, there's going to be a lot more for sure. But yeah. Obviously, no match point yet. And as it goes to a match, and as it goes to a tie, then it'll be a match point for both players. If it comes to Sapienza a tie, but if not, whoever takes this map will be going to a match point for the next map being it looks like coming up after Sapienza Hokkaido. But yeah. But obviously, this can go any way right now. Honestly, both players done pretty well so far. We'll say up to this point. That they have, but yeah, pretty much for this spin we do have Siri Caruso, Explicit Accident, Street Performer, Franny DeSantis, Combat Knife, Pirate Detective. Another 2 neat disguises. Back to back. Cool. So, Combat Knife, I can't remember if I'm thinking it's on the table, or am I thinking of the... I think I'm thinking the one... Yeah, it's on the table. But yeah, we could see a nah, I doubt it. Just think of doing a lure for Franny here really, but for the Pirate Detective, but I don't think that would make it more tricky. But we'll see. CodenameKenny starting in the apartment. Rieper. I think starting the default main square. What is a good move?
Oh, huh. Wow. Oh.
Obviously, the detective is an enforcer, but again, we'll throw a distraction to make him investigate. It looks like it's quite interesting.
Really?
Interesting grab from CodenameKenny there. I've not seen it before. But meanwhile, looks like people also get the detective. Just have to wait this long to see animation. Just makes me crouch. And there we go. So now I need to get the combat knife. I think it's because of the animation, that's why. He didn't do the animation of the... I'm assuming they bring their own combat knives, I would assume, right? Oh no, he got the kitchen knife. Don't tell me he's getting confused with the combat of the kitchen knife. Please don't. Meanwhile, Kenny's got this guard to deal with. He's just got... I don't know. I don't see if I saw any other knives. I don't think I saw any other knives. Please, Kenny, don't tell me we've got the wrong knife idea. Please don't. We'll see. We'll knock out. And then... I'm hoping...
You heard that, right?
No, I don't see any other knives. Oh no, he actually has the kitchen knife. Oh boy, he's gonna get a mail in a second if he does his kill. Meanwhile, oh, triple shot alert from the sky inside from Reaper, but it should be alright as long as he just waits for him to turn around. There you go, like that. It should be alright to go. Reaper does have the knife. No, it has the kitchen knife. No, Kenny, no! Well, someone is gonna get a mail incoming. Wrong kill. Yep, he just realized that now. That's the kitchen knife, not the combat knife. Rieper does have the combat knife and does get the kill here.
Target down. Next up, Silvio Caruso.
Yep, that restart from the beginning. Meanwhile, Reaper does have the kill down on DeSantis. Now needs to get Silvio Caruso here, who's currently in a territory at the moment, has a combat dart.
What the?
Full knockout, and as well another knockout. So I should have gone to Specsavers. But yeah, I think it's a bit more cautious to that guy. But here we go with the setup here. Does he have any remote? Anything remote to set it off? I'm assuming not. If not, I don't think he doesn't. I think he's gonna have to go get the street performer and go back up here with it. Yeah, he is. I don't know if CodenameKenny's got the same idea as well, same thing as well. Oh, whoosh. Oh my. But he doesn't investigate either way. So Reaper does have a, looks like the device error medic. Also will probably drop it by to instantly detonate it. Or not? Oh no, he's drinking
okay?
it.
Hope so. Good.
There you go.
I feel too cold.
Does have a EMP for later on, of course, for the virus. So they're going to be good for Rieper here, really. After that small winning mistake from Kenny for the knives, that might be the actual cost of fortunately losing to Sapienza, unless Rieper gets spotted here. Might want to move up body, but obviously red guns from Silvio Caruso from earlier, so obviously once that does get the kill, it should go back to green. I didn't see any bodies or anyone panicking about that body getting found, so no one did see the body, so it's all good. Body found by Kenny, but it's the detective, so it's all good. Just need to pick up the kitchen. Should be right, no one should really rip him here. Did I sight the other guy? No, he did not. He's on the phone right now, chilling.
What?
Pickaboos. So not on purpose, but we'll go in. We'll do the explosive accident here. There we go. But it gets found, but obviously that was tranked, so he's boxed the other one, as in the one he knocked out. With the item. So looking pretty good for Rieper here. As long as the CMP goes successful, should be all good, and that should be the Rieper taking Sapienza.
Look for some type of quarantine unit.
There we go. And that will be a 720 from Rieper. Nice to see. And it's going to be a match point now with 6-4. But again, we're heading to Kenny's map for Hokkaido. But at the moment the pan does still remain, as you can see. So unless Kenny can take this to break that pan, then it'd be lovely to see. But we might be seeing our last map potentially. If not, we'll be going to a decider. What? as we can see here, is going to be Miami, but we're going to do Hokkaido first, and it has to be a CodenameKenny's win to go to that decided map. A draw or a win for Reaper will make the match be completed, meaning that CodenameKenny will be out, so if he wants to stay in, he'll have to take Hokkaido. And then Miami is also to stay in, but Reaper has to take one more map. But yeah, for the stats here, Reaper's been here 20 times, 12 wins, 8 loses. Last 12 months been 2 times with 2 loses. Picks and bans, 2 picks, 5 bans. Personal best, 343. And form being a double W and a triple L. CodenameKenny been here 7 times. 2 wins, 5 loses. Last 12 months with a 50-50 of 1 win, 1 lost. Picks and bans, 4 bans. Personal best, 423. And the form being a triple L, a W, and an L. So quite a few bans these players have done for Hokkaido. Hokkaido can be simple enough, but it tends to be obviously no mistake kind of map really. Make one single mistake and you've pretty much lost that map, depending who you go against. But even just someone who's completely new can still get it done, even just taking it safe approach of just doing the sauna way. But obviously you might be able to save some time, like shaving some time with the Aquarian Lure and all that, or the Omega on Yuki, depending on what path you do really for Hokkaido. So yeah, but this has been a quite interesting match. I wonder if we're going to get another unique disguise spin, like a motorcyclist and a ninja. I think that's all young instructor as well. That makes... And baseball player too. So like 3 hostile disguises and like 1 disguise that they would be roaming around, I believe. So I know obviously the suit we can consider, but again you can start suit anywhere. So honestly I won't count suit. As well, there's another suit disguise on the map. So it's not really a unique disguise. But yeah, for Hokkaido, we do get, for Eric Stur's non-target pacification sniper suit, Yuki Yamazaki, inject poison as resort staff. Very quick. Morgue start for sure. You gotta bring a syringe. And you gotta bring an aeromedic. That is all you gotta bring. Players taking, just browsing, making sure that they get everything all right. Kenny going in first, but then not just a second behind. Reaper also does, and obviously a sniper too.
You're the curator's research aide, right? Let me guess.
All snipers should be here already. That's most up. Meanwhile, does Reaper not bring the syringe? He didn't bring the syringe. Oh no, he did bring the syringe. He didn't have an aeromedic. AK for 2, get Yuki sick. Brings the grenade. But here's the kill from Kenny here. Or disguise change. So there we go. First kill down. No target pacification ever, so does absolutely nothing. So you can't knock him out. Meanwhile, just need to be careful of this yoga instructor who's currently in the hallway right now. Could quickly trank in and should be able to grab before in time. Nope, will not. We'll have to trank him too. We'll have enough time for Yuki for sure. So currently Reaper now just about to get killed. Make sure he gets the angle for this. There we go.
Oh, that goes without saying.
Or disguise change. Shoots the camera.
Not sure what to feel about this one.
Meanwhile,
Well,
CodenameKenny is just kind of waiting here for Director to bugger off since he's, I believe, he will be an enforcer to this disguise. We have tons of guards here. And we'll do Ian and Yuki here. So looking pretty good for Kenny here, really. Just needs to make a go to the toilet and just doesn't get screwed over. This guy will be bugger off shortly. As long as he doesn't get spied again into this toilet. And there's the first knockout. This could go bad though. Oh boy, it's gonna be quick. Okay, nice, got it. Nice. We need to move our body though, because that guy above will definitely see it. There you go.
That is Yuki Yamazaki.
And there we go. Nicely done.
Lawyer
And that
to
will
the
be, that was a bit
Yakuza,
risky
current
there.
operative for
Got the
profits.
pump before she started turning. Reaper's not too far behind, but CodenameKenny already done. Unless he can somehow get this kill, like, right now. But again, I just don't think that's gonna happen because of that replay needed. And that will be a 6-6. As mentioned, this was a close match. I just said in the first place. There was a mirror head to be careful with, but yeah, he's even way more cautious. It's definitely they'd be at the fish. I think it is a new PB as well from CodenameKenny. We'll see in a second if it is not. I believe it is a new PB. And there you go. And looks like the pan has been broken by CodenameKenny now. And it will be a decider map now. 6-6. Obviously, we cannot get a tie. If it comes in a rare case of a third finish tie, it will be a respin on the same map. There is no more other maps after this. So there's no timeout. But again, the only tie can happen is a third finish tie. And if it does come to that case, as mentioned, it will be a respin on the same map of being Miami. I believe that is the case. But I've not seen it yet, so I can't 100% confirm it. But I do believe it would make sense. That would be the most sense that here. But yeah, heading to the last map, being Miami. But yeah, for our stats here, being 19 times from Rieper, 11 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie. Last 12 months been once been played, been a win. Last for picks and bans, 7 picks, 2 bans. Personal best 526. Form being a triple WLW. CodenameKenny been here 8 times. We have 5 wins and 3 losses. Last 12 months, 1 win. Picks and bans, picks 0, bans 4. Personal best 754. Form being a double L, a WLW. And then for the Hokkaido, I do believe it was a new PB. Yes, it was. So nice PB from CodenameKenny there for the Hokkaido. But yeah, heading on to our last map now. As mentioned, this is going to be, the time will be coming up, then down. So that will mean that there can't be a timeout. So this can go on for, in the worst case scenario, hours. And it actually can, I do believe. But obviously, I'm not expecting this to go on for hours. Unless it's something very annoying. But again, with Miami, even taking the safe approach, Onset's the best play here. But yeah, whoever takes this map will win and will advance to round 6, while the other will be out pretty much. I don't know what to see for Miami. At the moment, these players' performance, it is hard to say who's going to take Miami. Even though CodenameKenny with the 754 PB, as well with the picks and with no picks and having a few bans on this map, might think that it may be his weak map, but again, that's not always the case. I don't want to see pretty much 4 maybe for Miami. If we get like one of those, what's it called? Is it like the drip kill? Like poison the drip, like IV, something like that. I think it is. That would be annoying. But if we get something like that, that's just gonna be. Well, no, that's depending on what map. But consume poison, well, it's not too bad as well when it comes to. Any consume poison just ends up being a third fish, depending if they don't restart or replan or anything like that. And depends if they're loading the exact same time. But yeah, a last spin for this match. It's going to be Sierra Knox, shoot the car, Coleman driver, Robber Knox, pistol, construct, security. This is a recce for sure, it feels like. Holy shit. This is quick. Even admin Frody here says it's going to be fast. You can get the Conway driver, go to the the bridge area, shoot the car, then shoot the laptop pretty much, and then get Robinox's security car, construct security. Here's the Conway driver here. But the players did not load in like ASAP, so why not see a wreck here, but we'll see. No, Kenny sat out for the third round, so it's currently 2-2. But it looks like he's not. It looks like he's shooting it from here. It looks like. Can he get it? He does get it. Nice. And that is the car taken care of. We'll now just need to go to this laptop here, or not the laptop, shoot it. Yeah, no timeout on. Yeah, no timeout on the side maps. It's always counting up, never counts down. Because if it counts down, it will just be and it would be another tie. It'll just be a new spin. Well, again, it's not a bad shot, but still. The worst case scenario is a map that like Colorado and the spin being ridiculously hard and frustrating. That's the worst case scenario when it comes to deciders. So having the Colorado for a decider is not the best option in my opinion. It's going to be a new PP for sure. Rieper hasn't shooting the car yet, but I would assume he'll be up here shooting it, while CodenameKenny will be up now. He'll be shooting it from here. There you go, we'll shoot the laptop now. Rieper with the sniper rifle, guaranteeing to shoot this car for sure, then instead of accidentally potentially.
See that red car, 47? That's the Kronstadt race car with Sierra Knox behind the wheel.
There we go.
Target down. Next up, Robert Knox.
But meanwhile, it looks like it's looking really good for CodenameKenny here. He was in first. He shot the laptop a little bit earlier before Rieper did. So he's got quite a bit of win going on here. The only thing we can screw these players, I would assume, would be the security guards in here. If they knock them out, it'd be fine. Rieper the egg. CodenameKenny does not have an egg, but we'll obviously have a constant security, so we'll have to be careful using a I don't know if there's a crowbar or not. Here's a knockout. So as you've seen the map for Rieper, he's just near the staircase. Well, CodenameKenny's one is up those stairs. No mistakes need to be done here. A single mistake will cost you pretty much the match. And here's the last kill. It has a 4-mag pistol, looks like, and looks like the guy is back in his room now. We'll have a shotgun anyway. There we go, shotgun. I think it's going to be a new PP for sure. There we go. And I do believe, because there was one low from both, that Rieper will be out. It is going to be a third finish, but the difference is going to be quite huge that I would assume Rieper would wave it. How big is it going to be? 22? Just about 22, yeah. Yeah. It was close, but unfortunately, even with the faster in-game time, I think it was just the planning what cost it, really. And shooting the laptop, like after shooting the car, so meaning he pretty much, without shooting the laptop early enough, he definitely lost the opportunity to take it. Rieper had to replan it. Oh, he had to replan, did he? Oh, and then maybe, but still, 22 seconds. That's quite a big difference, though. Did he replan? I might just. He replanned Hokkaido, but I don't think he replanned this. But I might not be sure. I don't know. I was. Let me check the time. Yeah, I think it was Hokkaido. Yeah, it was Hokkaido. I do believe that was. But yeah. And looks like Rieper might wave here. Well, has said wave with a tag of the admin Frody here. Yeah. And it looks like it's going to be a wave from here from Rieper. That will mean that, unfortunately for Rieper, it'll be being out. And CodenameKenny will move on to round 6. Close match this was. Absolute close. Congrats to CodenameKenny for advancing to the last round. Will be round 6. And yeah, really good spin for both players, of course, getting it done. A new PB for sure for CodenameKenny, I would assume. By how much time? Like a whole, yeah, by like nearly 4 minutes. I think it is like 4 minutes. But nicely done from CodenameKenny here. GG's to both players. We'll check out the brackets and see. And we do see on the 36, Rieper is out on the right hand side, the third top. Rieper is out, unfortunately. He did very well, of course. It's nice to see him come back and obviously try and yeah. And yeah, I will say for obviously CodenameKenny, congrats to him, of course. Obviously moving to the last round now, round 6. So he's still at risk of getting potential out. But he has to take round 6, and if he does beat him, whoever goes against him round 6, he'll qualify. So for stutter there. But yeah, we got a lot of matches coming on today, as we're going to see what coming up now. We have Apricot versus Pia Dolan-Kins in about an hour and 48 minutes by Skylar. Then we have Virtual Dream versus Codemaker in 2 hours. And then we have Psychic Stux versus that Observer, cast by Infofine, also in 2 hours. And then 3 hours we have Shipment versus TK47. And then we have Scribe versus Omni TNN in 4 hours by cast by the incredible Gabok. And then Law Red Helmet versus Deeper Zack will be cast by Zebulus, how you pronounce it, in 5 hours. And I do believe there's another one today. I will probably do it now. We have one more as well, yep, in about 11 CST PM, being Unity vs Unis 92. But yeah, quite interesting matches, but there's been close matches on it has been, and yeah, quite a lot of matches going on today. So hope you enjoy the rest of them, and thanks for watching, and GG's to both players. See ya.